Hello everyone, this is Miss Boris. Welcome back to my channel. Please like and share this video and consider yourself subscribed and click the bell for you to be notified for my next math videos. And today we will graph quadratic functions in Desmos calculator and write or identify the characteristic of quadratic function. First, go to Desmos calculator. Okay, and put y equals x squared plus 4x plus 3. And the first characteristic is the domain and the range. As you can see in the graph, both ends are increasing. So therefore, our domain is from negative infinity. If you are using Google Docs, please click equation and you can find the infinity symbol over here to positive infinity. Then let's go to the range. Remember that range is the set of all values of y, and this graph starts at -1 inclusive. So therefore, the range will start at insert special character. If you want to find this symbol right away, then find bracket. Bracket is here, and then insert. Okay, so that will be from -1, and I want you to look at the arrow and it's going up. Therefore, it's positive infinity. Click the equation and then find infinity symbol, and that's it. So your domain is this and your range. How about the axis of symmetry or the AOS? The axis of symmetry or the AOS can be found at the vertex, and that is a vertical line passes through the vertex, and that is where the line passed through the x-axis, which is -2. As you can see, the vertex is -2 and -1, and the axis of symmetry is the line passes through the vertex at -2. And again, axis of symmetry or AOS is the x-coordinate or x value, which is -2. So your AOS is x equals -2. How about your vertex? Obviously, just click this and the vertex is -2 and -1. How about the x-intercept? The x-intercept, where the graph crosses or intersect at the x-axis, just click, and your x-intercept is there. So the first x-intercept is at -3 and 0, and the other one is -1 and 0. So let's put the x-intercept here, -3 and 0, and the other one is -1 and 0. Next, your y-intercept is also the value of your c, and c here is 3. Okay, your y-intercept is 3 or at 0, 3, but let us verify it in the graph. Y-intercept is where this graph crosses or intersected the y-axis, and click that. When you click it, it's 0, 3, and our answer is correct. 0, 3 or y-intercept is the value of c. How about the zeros of functions? The zeros of function is the solution or the value of x, and that is also the x-intercept. Therefore, the zeros of functions are -3 and -1. Let's write the answer here, -3 and -1. How about the maximum? Does the graph has maximum value? Since the graph opens upward, therefore, there is no maximum value. Just put none. Of course, it's a minimum value, yes, but where? How will you find the minimum value? The minimum value can be found at the vertex. As you can see, the vertex is -2 and -1. And remember that your minimum value is your y coordinate or y value. So therefore, the minimum value is y equals, what is y value? -1. Alright? So this is the graph of quadratic function x squared plus 4x plus 3 and its characteristic. Now, how do you graph this one and how do you put the graph? From my last video, please look at the link above, how to drag and graph quadratic functions. So first, hey, you see this little arrow on the right upper corner, share graph, export image. Again, I want to make it thick. Don't download, don't screenshot, but you can simply drag it and go to your worksheet and here's your graph. Alright, so this is how you graph quadratic function on Desmos calculator and how you identify its characteristic. So let's try the other quadratic function written in vertex form. So this is y equals 1/5. If you want to put f of x, it's okay. Y equals 1/5 x minus 5 squared minus 1. So here is the graph. So I want you to look at the domain and it is continuous both ends. So therefore our domain is negative infinity to positive infinity. How about the range? Alright, so let's click it. The range start at -1 inclusive. So the range is, so again, if you are using docs, so let's find the bracket. So that will be from -1 up to positive infinity. How about the axis of symmetry or the AOS? The axis of symmetry is a vertical line passes through the vertex and that is your x coordinate, which is 5. So x equals 5. How about the vertex? Your vertex is here, 5 and -1. 5 and -1. How about the x-intercept? The x-intercept is here. Alright, so we can put the x-intercept as 2.76. Please round this off. Okay, so we have 2.76 and 0. And the other one is 7.24. Okay, 7.24 and 0. How about the y-intercept? The y-intercept, if the given function is written in vertex form, is not the c. So you have to solve, okay? And let's go to the graph. Just click it and the y-intercept is 0, 4. And the zeros of function, the zeros can be found at the x-intercept because they are the same. So the zeros of function are 2.76 and 7.24. So let's go to the graph. Here it's 2.76 and 7.24. So as you can see, using Desmos, your life is very easy. Now, the question is, how's the graph? Does it have maximum value or minimum value? The graph opens upward, the vertex is at the lowest, so therefore, it has minimum value. For the maximum, just put none. Okay? Now, the minimum and the maximum value is the y-coordinate, and we can find that at the vertex. And again, the vertex is 5, -1, and it has minimum value at -1. Minimum value, again, is your y-coordinate, so therefore y equals -1. And how about the graph? Again, click this little thing here, export image, make it thick. This is my preference, so it's up to you, and then drag it there, and that's it. So this is how you graph quadratic functions in Desmos calculator and identifying its characteristic. And if you think that this video is informative and helpful, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share and click the bell button. Make it all so that you will be notified for all the math tutorials and videos that I will be uploading. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've learned from me today. Bye. Have a good one, and God bless us all.